Madden holiday is here and we will play all night. Calling sick and sound sincere, in tackles will delight. The fridge is packed with drink and meat, the taste of victory sure is sweet.
Okay, yes, the new Madden is finally here, and yeah, this is a little weird because I'm just not really working with a script right now. I've just been so busy, obviously with episode 200 of the Random Trade Review, and then tried to get the She-Hulk episodes up, and then, WWE Clash Castle. Like, I just haven't been able to sit down and properly write out my thoughts on it. Not to mention, right now, I'm in the early stages of scripting the Hockeypocalypse review for the Random Trade Review episode. So, yeah, added to that, I had to house sit a couple weeks ago, as you remember. And then, without going too much into some personal information, depending on how a certain situation takes out, I might have to house sit again for quite some time. So, yeah, not entirely sure how much I'm going to be able to get out or, just have the time to get done what I need to get done. So certain things probably have to take a little bit of precedent over the YouTube channel until, like I said, hopefully I can continue to put out content. And I don't think it's too terribly serious right now, but still, don't be surprised if things get a little wonky over the next few weeks. Anyway, this video is basically going to be just kind of a brief overview of my initial thoughts on Madden and how I feel about certain things and just some aspects of the game that I've been able to play. Like, I know traditionally I've been doing the Face of the Franchise mode, but from what I've read, at least going into it, the Face of the Franchise mode got tweaked. I don't know if you could at least do the original, you start in college and then work your way up as a rookie, because what I read was, now you're starting in the 5th year of your career, and it's well, then there's no fun in Face of the Franchise mode for me. So, right now I've only been playing exhibition games. Also, in case you were wondering, or you're a first-time viewer of this show, I don't do Ultimate Team. I don't condone doing Ultimate Team. I think EA's practices are really shady. But that being said, I still just really like playing Madden, so yeah, like I said, don't do Ultimate Team, just avoid it like the plague, and you can still find some fun just doing that. Anyway, like I said, the, consensus with Madden is just that it's not very good, especially this year. I mean, from what I've seen of a lot of the reviews, they've just been slamming it to no end, and I kind of, sort of, almost agree with most of them. Basically, when the game opens up, you play this sort of little Pro Bowl-like tribute with various players that John Madden liked before he passed away, doing a little tribute game to John Madden with the announcers telling Madden stories about his contributions to the game and, all of the, fun things that were about him and, the history of the Madden franchise on EA, and that stuff's all good, but then you look at how it begins with the rendered Coach Madden in both his incarnations, and this is what you see. Yeah, that's, really, 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 really bad. And, unfortunately, I don't think a lot of the graphical improvements happened at all. Or if they do, they happened on, obviously the next-gen systems. In fact, most of the reviews, I'm guessing, are probably on those systems, like the PS5 and the Xbox Series X or whatever. So, yeah, I can kind of understand where they're coming from on that. I mean, the rest is still pretty much just basically Madden. You set the quarter length, you do this, you can pick various team uniforms. That being said, they don't have a lot of the Color Rush uniforms in yet. I mean, the Bengals' new helmet, which is white with the black stripes instead of orange with the black stripes, isn't there. So, yeah, I'm guessing that'll probably be DLC at somewhere down the line, but still, like I said, overall, I mean, gameplay is mostly fine on this, and so, again, that hasn't changed too much. Obviously, though, the graphics do leave quite a bit to be desired. Now, while I did say earlier that I'm not doing Face of the Franchise this year, I am toying with the idea of maybe doing a franchise mode. I don't know if I'm going to do it online or anything, just because I don't know a lot of people, or a lot of people who have Xbox Live, let alone that, so yeah, like I said, I'll probably do a franchise maybe as a bit of a side job, but I do intend to try to make more Madden videos. I keep trying to, and it's just blasted real life just keeps getting in the way, but I think I've managed to hit on an idea, so we'll talk about that in the next little segment.
Clean up your room! This isn't a game!
But this is! Blockbuster Video has the newest and hottest video games you crave.
In my day, life was a challenge, not a like king.
Well, now it's both at Blockbuster Video, where the challenge never ends.
Now, Blockbuster Video has all your favorites for the holidays, like Madden NFL 95, the newest offenses, defenses, touchdown dances, and over 100 bone-crunching player injuries. If it's in the game, it's in Madden NFL 95 from EA Sports, now at Blockbuster Video.
Do you wanna go?
Wanna go?
You wanna go? Bring it, Chumpzilla.
You couldn't tackle me in a phone booth. You couldn't see me with a telescope.
You want a piece of this old man?
Cry, little boy, cry. Cry. You ain't ready for me. You getting crazy.
You think you can beat the best?
You feeling me?
I'm feeling you. Looks like the NFL has its game on, do you? Madden NFL 2003.
If it's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game. Rated E for everyone.
Hey rookies, you want some advice? Take everything you want to do next season and write it down. Like be a starter, or set an NFL record, or make the Pro Bowl. But you still would never put, I'm gonna run the opening kickoff of the Super Bowl back for a touchdown. Not in your wildest dreams. Welcome to Madden NFL 08, product not yet ready. EA Sports, it's in.
Okay, so, again, my bright idea to try to do a bit more Madden content this year is the idea of doing weekly preview games. And I would not be going through every game in a week just because there's only so much time in the day, and that would just take forever to edit, and the video would be so long, and it's just like, I have no idea if that would really work out as well as it would. But still, again, weekly game previews, again, helps me get out consistent content, is what I was trying to say there. Like, I don't know if the NFL Rants and Raves podcast is ever still around. I used to listen to that a way long time ago. And, you know, when they would do their weekly preview games and everything, they had their games divvied up into various categories. Their game of the week was the El Fuego Grande Estupendo de la Semana. Then there were the games of importance. Then there were the others, and I can't remember what they called, like, the games to avoid. I think they called it just games to avoid or something like that. But obviously you don't do that early on in the season because, hey, everyone's 0-0, so, you know, who knows? Maybe the Jaguars will do really well this season. I mean, they probably won't, but still. So basically what I plan to do is I'll take about, say, 3 games that I feel are worthy of being focused on, and by that point, previews for them, and you'll see footage of me basically doing like simulations of the games as best as I can. Again, they're probably not going to work out the way they are, but still, you never know. Again, it should be fun at least, and likewise allow for more consistent content to be released. Again, I remind you, I'm doing this without a script, so this is going completely off the top of my head. So yeah, I will be doing 3 games to cover and talk about and preview and, well, I guess predict in a way, and see how that shakes out, and again, allows for more consistent content, and yeah, I know, I'm just repeating myself at this point, so, yeah, okay, I'm blanking again. Oh, the joys of working without a script. Anyway, yeah, so basically, the 3 games I'll be doing for this week 1 of the NFL season, will be the 3 primetime games because, well, they're just kind of the easiest to do. So we will be covering the Thursday night kickoff game, which is the Buffalo Bills visiting the Los Angeles Rams. Then we will be covering the Sunday night game, which is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers visiting the Dallas Cowboys. And then we're going to conclude with the Seahawks taking on the Broncos. I believe that's in Denver. I don't think it's Russell Wilson's return to Seattle. It's just Russell Wilson facing his own team. So, okay, those are the 3 games we're going to be previewing in the next video. And like I said, the next video after that is probably going to be the Random Trade Review, the 201st episode covering Hockeypocalypse. So, see you all next time. Hey guys, remember that you can support my work at patreon.com/SleepyTimeForCat Productions. Also, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell so that way you can be alerted to further videos.